Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this short video, we're going to talk about cod liver oil. So I'm sure your grandmother always recommended it. It was a really good ancient remedy for so many things. But let's talk about why. Number one, it has a perfect balance of vitamin A and vitamin D. These are two very special vitamins that support the immune system. And they're different in that they're fat-soluble, which means they can penetrate the cell membrane, which is all fats, go right into the center of the cell and manipulate the DNA. So they almost act as a pre-hormone, and they're very powerful. So cod liver oil is a great source because most of the fat-soluble vitamins are kind of like stored in the liver. So if you were to consume food that had fat-soluble vitamins, you would consume either grass-fed liver, cod liver oil, grass-fed butter, wild-caught fish, salmon has it, egg yolks, all the fats, and those will provide these vitamins, okay? Now, in the winter months, you don't get as much sun, so that's when you would take this, and this is really good to support your immune system so you don't, if you notice people during the fall, they get the flu, right? Well, if they took cod liver oil, they probably wouldn't get the flu. And just on a side note on flu, almost every single person that I know who gets the flu shot ends up getting the flu. So I don't get those flu shots anymore. I think it creates more problems, but they're injecting you with a certain virus. Okay, so you could take it if you have a weak immune system, take it during the winter months, and then you can also take it to give you some really good, powerful calcium metabolizing vitamins, because what happens, calcium and other minerals mobilize with fat-soluble vitamins. Now, I had two separate patients come into my office, and they went on an extremely low-fat diet where they got rid of all the fat in their diet. One person lost their teeth, one person lost their hair. And that is because you need these vitamins to help mobilize protein and minerals to keep your teeth intact. So it's a really good thing. The problem is when you do these vitamins in plant source, you're not going to get the quality or the amount, because all the plant sources of vitamin A, for example, are actually a pre-vitamin A. They have to be converted, and it only converts like 4%. So you really need the animal source of this. And now the problem with traditional cod liver oil, it's highly processed. It's like heated over 400 degrees for 6 hours. So they kill everything in it, because those essential fatty acids are very delicate, so they're going to get destroyed with that heat. So you want a high quality cod liver oil. You want to spend a little bit more on that. So I put a link down below of an extra virgin cod liver oil, okay? That is an unprocessed raw cod liver oil, and that's the one that you need to get, and it's worth the extra money because the way it's processed, it's like very, very unprocessed. The other thing that people want to know about when they ask me is like, what about the blue ice? It's a fermented cod liver oil. Well, it might be a good thing, and I'm not against it. The only thing is that I have a disagreement is that you can't ferment an oil. Fermentation occurs with carbohydrates, not fat. So I have a problem with that little point, but it might be a good thing. I don't really know. I haven't really tested it, okay? So now if you want to support your immune system, I would recommend through the winter months going with this and take a teaspoon a day. All right, thanks for watching.